Hello, it's me, Farida, your fave low-quality queen. I am an actual trash bag of a human being, ergo why I look like this, but this video is impromptu. So, my queen Gabbie Hanna, queen of my heart, body, and soul.
I'm so sorry. God, I'm such a fucking weirdo.
But she released a music video yesterday for Perfect Day, A True Story. Now, disclaimer, have not heard the song, clearly have not seen the music video, but based on the opening shot, I think that's a reference or a direct, shot from the post-credits scene from Butterflies. Gabbie hitting us with that Marvel aesthetic.
I hit myself too, no way.
Yeah, let's get started. Let's watch.
It was a perfect day. Oh, how I've missed this. Such a perfect day. Just two misfits sharing kisses. And after all this time, you give me butterflies, butterflies. Months go by, I still get butterflies, butterflies. Perfect.
Okay, so she mentions butterflies. As we learned from butterflies are not a good thing. So I'm expecting this to take a turn for the worse. But I do love the sound. It's very beautiful. Her voice sounds stunning. Also, she looks really pretty. Just figured I'd throw that in there.
What did I do to deserve this? Went back to your house, and we couldn't help but hold each other, tangled at the mouth.
I really like that line. Tangled at the mouth. That's such a sweet line. Okay.
Took a break so I could take a shower. Wash the sand out of my hair from a perfect day spent at the beach. Looked into the foggy mirror, saw a message staring back at me. After all this time, you give me butterflies, butterflies. Months go by, I still get butterflies, butterflies. Perfect day. What did I do to deserve this? I saw I love you written in the steam, and I couldn't help but smile at the sweet message you left me. But it wasn't in your handwriting. Then those happy little letters were the saddest thing I'd ever seen. You need to get your conscience clean, but just spare me the details, please. I wanna keep remembering this perfect day. I'm not the type to be left speechless, but I don't think I can deal with this. It's all the closure that you'll get this perfect day. Justifications, failed apologies. I don't wanna cross the beam. Please let me go. I just wanna leave this perfect day. Oh, how could you miss this? Wish you would have wiped it away. Let me live in blissful ignorance and let me have this perfect day. But you left it all in ruins. We ended on a perfect day. Really wish I could forget this, 'cause after...
Okay. I need to react. I'm sorry. This hits. It hits really hard. Lyrically speaking, it's incredible. It's incredibly well thought out. It's incredibly emotionally hitting and very astute. I have a theory. We'll get into that once this is done, but damn, this is really good. It's also reminding me of a lot of I look really sad because I relate to a lot of what she's saying, but you can't hang on to something that's toxic just because of one good memory, you know? Also, she really does have that female panic voice, I guess. But I'm gonna get crucified for saying this, aren't I? But I prefer her voice. clearly Brendan Urie is a king and no one goes near him, but she's carved out her own niche within that sound, and I love it. I'm gonna dig into my broke bank account and find a way to buy the entire EP because this needs support.
All this time, you give me butterflies, butterflies. Why'd you lie? All my butterflies, butterflies. At the same time, you kill my butterflies, butterflies, butterflies. Ruin my perfect day. What did I do to deserve this?
Is there more? There's usually more, so I'm not gonna, yep. Is that Irene? Okay. Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. So here's the thing. I really like the song. It might overtake Butterflies as my favorite. Here's my theory. I think this is about a toxic relationship. Oftentimes in toxic relationships, be it friendships, family, romantic, you ignore all the bad things and hang on to the good things. So this perfect day, as she calls it, that's her hanging on to that memory and disassociating from every bad thing that might have happened. And she goes on to like say, you need to get your conscience clean, but don't give me the details. I'd rather live in ignorance. And that's all sort of, she's sort of trying to derail the topic and not think about it, and yet trying to come to terms with it. And that's all very true to the mindset of someone who has been in a toxic relationship. Also, this is all indicated in the video, especially towards the end where she's grappling with the chair and trying to go away, but the chair is hanging on to her and she's, you know, brusquely moving, and that's all her hanging on to that perfect day and not being able to let it go, and those butterflies that he gives her month after, and trying to escape it and yet still hanging on to that one burden, which is, I guess, in my thoughts, represented by the chair. And it's really well done. It's also, like, you can tell that because at the end she says, you killed my butterflies, and that's when she's able to push that chair away. And that's sort of when she comes to terms with the fact that she can't hang on to this perfect day because this is affecting her psyche and her mental health, and it's affecting her. And so she pushes the chair away, and she's lying on the floor devastated, because even though you've come to terms with something, it doesn't mean it doesn't hurt any less. And I think that's amazing. And I think Gabbie's incredibly strong for being able to put these thoughts and feelings out there for the world to see. And I think she's incredibly strong for still being able to maintain a friendship with the person she wrote these things about. And there's also the part when she first realizes that, like, what had happened, and that, you know, there was something wrong with the relationship, which comes after seeing the heart in the mirror, but it wasn't in his handwriting. And she's sort of really distressed, and you can see her like almost shriveling in on herself, which in my head, like, she's spoken about this a lot in her videos where she tends to take things onto herself, and I do the same thing. So I think that might be like a body language way of almost taking the burden in on yourself and wondering what you did wrong to ruin this perfect day. I can't wait to see what else she comes up with. Gabbie, if you happen upon this video, I'm so proud of you. This is amazing. Please keep going. and keep pursuing your passions and never be discouraged by what people might tell you, because yes, you made mistakes, but you're a human being and we're all allowed to make mistakes, and if we grow and we learn from them, which you so obviously and so clearly have, then we all need to keep prospering. And I'm so proud. I'm so proud of everything you've achieved. And like, my words mean nothing because, like I said, I'm a low quality trash human being. But as the actual spawn of Satan, to feel something by something, like a music video and a song, and as a fellow poet, I just want to say, this is amazing. I'm speechless. So yeah, without further ado,
we interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
I will link up here with a little I-bar my last video reacting to Gabbie Hanna's song, music video for Butterflies. Follow my socials. My Instagram is Rootless Lives. You'll find photography and a lot of my own poetry if you're so interested in seeing that. My Twitter is Farida_Badran. Also be linked like here. Everything will also be linked in the description box. Yeah, go follow that. I tend to go on rants, so if you want to hear that, give it a check. I'll also link my last video down below, but it's not as important as just keeping the focus on Gabbie herself and the artistry she's created. So yeah, please subscribe, like this video, and shoot me a comment letting me know your own theories about the music video and what it means, because critical thinking is really important sometimes. And I think with pieces of art that come from the heart, there's always more than the eye sees. So this is my theory, just first off, like first time seeing this, but there might be more that I think of later. And if I do, then I'll post it on Twitter or something. So yeah, I love you guys, and I'm out.